my mom's favorite dishes is General Chow's chicken. And I really like it too, but I've never made it before. I've only had it at a restaurant. While I was visiting my parents, we decided that we would try to make General Chow's chicken together. I asked my mom to send over a little video clip of what she thought of the experience and how she liked it. So let's hear a word from my cute mama.
And one of my favorite meals is General Chow's, and I've never dared try to make that. And she of course said, great, let's find a recipe, let's make it. So she did, and it was so much fun to make it with her. We did it very healthy, and it was great. The breading on it was super crisp and flavorful. Loved it. The sauce was great. Our whole family loved it. We did have leftovers. I heated it up in the air fryer. It was pretty good. It wasn't as good as the first day, but it was really good. I would recommend the recipe, and we did it with some stir-fry vegetables, which was a great meal. She made me very happy. It was good.
First of all, how cute is my mom? Yeah, she was right. This was a lot of fun to make. I have a couple of insights I want to share after the cooking portion, but let's go watch it and you can see how it turned out. We started by crushing up a bunch of Bran Flakes. Look at my mom doing this. This was the most tedious part of the whole thing, and she did it. The recipe actually called for cornflakes, but the store didn't have any, so we used Bran Flakes, which was surprising and different for us. Then I cubed up some chicken and I seasoned it, and then I dredged it in flour, egg wash, and those Bran Flakes that my mom had crushed up. You have to do this for each piece of chicken. So here I am dredging them flour, egg, and then the Bran Flakes. And yes, I am wearing my grandpa's apron that says meaner than a junkyard dog. So cute. So here's what they look like, and I placed them on a baking sheet that had the little wire cooling racks on it so that it wouldn't get soggy on the bottom while I breaded all the rest of the pieces of chicken. This made the chicken actually really crunchy, and it gave it a great flavor that was different to me, but really good. So while those are waiting to go bake, you make your sauce. So this was some chicken broth. I'll have the recipe linked below so you can have all of the measurements and all of that. So to the chicken broth, you add in hoisin, that's this thick, yummy sauce here. And then to that, you add in your rice vinegar. Then to that, you add soy sauce. Next, you add in brown sugar. You can also see that I've added a little bit of crushed red pepper flake. I think traditionally you add a bit more than that, but I went on the lighter side for spice. Then you add in cornstarch to thicken it up, and you whisk together and simmer on the stovetop until it becomes thick, like for your General Chow's sauce. This is what it looks like. It's bubbling up quite nicely, and in the meantime, my mom stir-fried some really pretty broccoli and carrots. And these are what the chickens looked like after baking at 450 for 15 minutes. And then we dressed them with the sauce. And to that, I added some sesame seeds and just made sure every piece was coated with the sauce and sesame seeds. And then we served it. We made some homemade wontons, and we also served it with some rice and then those stir-fried vegetables. It was really good, a huge hit with the whole family, and really quite easy to follow. Okay, so just a couple of takeaways. I think if I would have changed anything about the recipe, it's that I would have either cooked down the sauce just slightly more so that it was a little bit thicker. I could have cooked it down more, or I could have added more cornstarch, because I kind of like it when it's sort of thick and gooey on the chicken. But besides that, I really wouldn't change much. I surprisingly loved the Bran Flakes. Both my mom and I loved the Bran Flakes on the chicken, and that was totally new for me. But another takeaway is that if you can, cook with your mom. It's so much fun and it's really special and it'll create memories. So thanks again to my sweet mama and thank all of you for watching. Have a good one.